Hey everyone, welcome to Trading Paperbacks. I'm your host, Josh Gilliam. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Gary Torres.
That is me.
All right, Gary, jumping just kind of straight into it today. All right, we're behind. We're running late.
We're so behind on this one.
It's fine. It's probably fine.
We
But
ball.
we're covering four books this week. We got a couple honorable mentions. Like we said last week, we are starting off this week with DC K.O. and I'm kind of excited about it. And then we got some other books. Wouldn't you believe it? A bunch of Marvel books. And
No
then we're
shocker.
gonna honorably mention a bunch of Marvel books. So I say we hop straight into it. Gary, what do you say?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Okay, who's Freddy?
That guy back there, you don't see him?
Shit. We're starting off this week with DC KO #1 from DC. This actually slapped. Actually, I can't lie. This was actually really good.
I enjoyed this more than I thought I would.
Can't hop on the DC hate drain this
Not
week
forever.
because it was actually really good.
Like, I came in with low expectations because I didn't know what to expect when I read it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is this? And is this kind of hitting in the right way?
Yeah, it was. I would not have expected this to go this well, especially like I know we were building towards an event in DC, but I did not expect this level of writing. And I know you and
Yeah.
I were talking about how the only things you and I are really reading and enjoying from DC are the Absolute books.
Yeah.
And Absolute Batman's writer, Scott Snyder, is a particular highlight for us. Well, as it turns out, this was written by Scott Snyder. So, um, of course, we enjoyed it.
It hit. It was so good. I don't know how else to explain it.
It did. Now, I will
Besides going
say,
into detail, of course, but yeah.
like most event books, just in general, most event books, our heroes are kind of taken from our normal
The
comic
casual day-to-day
universe
life. Yeah.
and put into an alternate universe where, in this case, we have to now battle tournament style
Hmm.
to see who's going to come on top for this ultimate power. That's like a broad strokes. This has
Yeah.
happened. This,
They pretty much hit this with a Mortal Kombat type of feel.
yeah, the world's ending due to a big villain, and now we have to fight in a different universe of somewhat their design. Does
Yep.
that sound familiar to you at all, Gary?
I don't know, Josh. It may sound a bit familiar.
Does it maybe sound like a trade paperback we once covered on this channel called Secret Wars from Jonathan Hickman?
You know, it does remind me of that page turner that we did where it was just one whole segment on Secret Wars.
Look, I'm not saying they ripped this shit because honestly, original Secret Wars did it first. And if you really want to start pointing fingers, Crisis on Infinite Earths is the same broad strokes shit. So,
Yeah.
like there's only so much they could do.
Yeah. It may be reused the idea, but you know what? When done right, the idea always blossoms.
And you know what? Maybe there's a reason they keep coming back to this well because it's really good. I
Yeah.
love this. I'm excited for the second issue of this. I don't think I'm going to be picking up all those tie-ins. All right,
No.
like Titans, Aquaman. I don't care about what's happening in the normal day-to-day DC universe. I want to see this battle commence.
Yeah, they're all like random stray numbers. They're not even like tied to the book line itself. It's just
Hmm.
they're strays, and it's like, oh, this is the next one that you have to pick up really because it's covering this character in their fight.
Yep. Yeah, and as we go on, we're gonna get like some of them are listed right now with Superman versus Redacted because that's gonna give some things away, and
Yeah, it's like too
yeah,
obvious apparently.
it's split into rounds at some things because it's KO, it's a big fight, and some things are split into like, oh, this is round threes levels of story, and Look, I get why they're doing it this way, and it's fun. It's also a little exhausting as someone who's really, we've gotten just so many event books recently.
Yeah. My one fear of that style is probably just like dragging it out because that whole issue is just going to be that entire fight or like their emotions before and after the fight as well.
Which is cool, but round 8 is
Yeah.
the look, I don't doubt Scott Snyder's going to write the hell out of this and it's going to be spectacular, but come on. Also, there I will say, because I'm trying not to spoil these books,
Yeah.
they enter this fighting thing in an attempt not to reboot the universe, and they straight up bring up the new 52 in this. But oh my god, I'm happy they would do this instead of another like Rebirth or New 52 because I don't want to see another DC reboot. I'm over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
We just got Batman #1. We can't already need another Batman #1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Batman 1 squared.
I I thought this was really good. And
Mm,
I'm excited to read issue 2, which I think is out in just a couple weeks, not even like a full month.
yeah.
Moving on to our second book, Amazing X-Men #1 from Marvel. This, I feel like we've the past couple weeks covered the past couple issues leading up to this event. We covered, what was it, X-Men #22, then Revelation Overture. And
Yeah.
this picks up right where Overture left off, whereas the other books of the World of Revelation line are kind of expanding the story, this through narrative that has been pushed that is going to hold within Amazing X-Men, that holds to the current X-Men run that's happening in comics.
Yeah, it's trying to cover everything else that's going on while this particular one is just covering the X-Men themselves and what's
Yeah.
going on, I'd say.
Gary, what do you think of this book?
I actually enjoyed this. And I ain't gonna lie, once in a while, I keep seeing that we're putting X-Men books on here, and I'm like, this is kind of just dragging me a bit, not gonna lie. But honestly, this was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, the X-Men comics are kind of picking up. They were dragging for a little bit. I always enjoy them, but I get why you were kind of like, could we please stop
Yeah,
covering
because I'm
these?
not crazy into the characters like you are. I'm maybe like, I get maybe 3, 4 characters max, and I'm like, all right, those are my people.
Yeah, I know you like some magic in your books.
Yeah, Magic's good. But I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yeah. This was really good. This actually focuses on a lot of like I would almost say C and D tier mutants, like
Yeah,
Glob.
yeah, nobody talks about Glob. At first, literally in the series, he's like, oh, I'm Gardner. Now I'm like tactical team leader.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. I kind of love the Glob focus because he is kind of a like what are we really doing here level mutant, but
Yeah,
no, I think it's really good. And I think this book was good. You know, like I said, it's picking up on the heels of being chased by Wolverine and what has happened to this world has caused it to be like this. I thought it was really good.
yeah. And the end, too, was the craziest twist, too. That twist at the end was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I'm really excited for the second issue of this. I genuinely was so not in on this Age of Revelation event. Like I really only pulled it. I didn't even pull it. I like went to the store and found it. Um, but I was so not in on this, and I'm really surprised at how good this has turned out to be, genuinely.
Yeah, for sure. It has exceeded the expectations.
Yeah. I mean, this is only going to run for, I think, only 3 or 4 issues. So it's a fun little thing to pick up. They're only running through December. Regular X-Men comics are coming back in January when I believe it's something with Shadows, Age of Shadows or something.
Something like that.
is coming in 2026. They've just announced like the full slate of what's coming. Today was actually the day we're recording New York Comic Con, the day where Marvel announces all their upcoming stuff. I know I've sent you a couple things about the Ultimate Universe, and
Yeah.
interestingly enough, not a lot of things X-Men wise are going to be coming out, coming down the pipeline that were already existing. I think we're getting a lot of relaunch stuff, but we'll get into all that later because we will be touching on some other X-Men things in our honorable mentions.
Yes, we will.
So if you can find Amazing X-Men, which I bet you will, go ahead and pick it up because it's really good.
It's worth it. You don't have to do the prequels, I'd say. If you ask me, I feel like you don't have
Yeah,
to. I feel like this just jumps in on its own thing.
kind of. Yeah. Yeah, this
Because
was
like
solid.
really it's just the last issue of like that X-Men line that we were reading where he
Yeah.
just shows up and then it's like, oh, now we see the fruits of his labor pretty much.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah,
There's
it was
nothing
good.
really more than that.
I like it.
Yeah. But moving forward,
The Punisher #1 from Marvel Knights.
yep.
So it's really kind of interesting. We're redoing Marvel Knights stuff. I love it. I'm here for it.
I was never around for it, so you know what? I like for me it's a fresh start.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect from a Punisher book. I knew it was going to be a bit on the gruesome side just because
Hmm.
that's how he is. But you know what? It was good. It
Yeah,
was
it
honestly
was.
good. It was showing how meticulous and very at the same time ruthless that he is,
Hmm.
where he's like, I'm gonna get this done. I'll show you how I'm gonna get it done. He's even got his little inner monologues of where he's going and what he's doing. And it's like a lot of these panels were fight scenes, but at the same time, it was very it felt very engaging.
Yeah, it really did. I really enjoyed this. I've been reading The World to Come as it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of big Marvel Knights event that's surrounding Black Panther. It's interesting, but I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking for me, you know.
Yeah.
But this, I think this is the second Marvel Knights thing we've gotten in this kind of relaunch thing they're doing, and this was really solid. You know, this it surprised me with how good it was based on how the
Yeah.
world to come was. I'm genuinely surprised at how good this was.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like. We like
Yeah.
the positivity.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of action in this book, some really solid writing for Frank, and
Yeah.
um, a pretty interesting twist at the end that I think kind of has me hooked a little bit.
Yeah. Keeps me a little bit on the edge.
Yeah.
Just
No,
wanting to see. But it was pretty good.
I think this was really solid, and
Yeah.
I think it was received a little bit better than that Punisher Red Band book that has just
Really?
come out. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I can fact check that here, but you know, I think people are a little upset with the way the Red Band line is turning out because, you know, a lot of it isn't bloodless, but a lot of it is bloodless.
For a red
So,
band?
yeah.
That's not good for a red band, honestly.
No, and you know, it was cool when they did Wolverine Revenge because that was like the first one, but then we started doing Blade and people didn't, you know, it's not that
I
people
wasn't
didn't like
crazy about
Blade.
Blade either.
You say that again?
No, I said it wasn't all that. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't all that.
Yeah.
That's just my personal though.
Yeah. No, this seems to click a little better with people, I think.
Hmm. Whatever
But
works for you.
yeah, no, this was fun. This was a pretty solid Punisher book, I think. And some really interesting detective moments. I thought it was great.
Yep. And we got all ones this time around too. I just forgot to mention that.
Yeah, real easy to hop into any of these books this week.
Yeah, they're all off the rip jump ins.
Oh yeah. except maybe the X-Men book. But honestly, I feel like you could just jump into that.
Yeah, that's more of a personal preference if you want some background. And like I said, literal background is just the latest issue of X-Men.
Yeah, and same with DC K.O. Like, if you want the backstory, go read what's happening in current stuff. Like, I have enough knowledge of what's going on where I was able to pick this up and just enjoy it. But, maybe for someone who's not familiar with like the dark side universe split, it might be a little tough, but I feel like you could pick
You
it
could
up.
pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some good individuals.
Yeah. Our last book,
The very last one.
The Amazing Spider-Man Torn, #1. I was excited for this because this is J. Michael Straczynski finally coming back to Spider-Man. They're gonna keep putting his ass on Spider-Man till he dies. They threw Spider-Man back in college, put all his friends back in college. Um, I was really excited for this because I love the concept. Because I do not enjoy, like I said last week or the week before when we did Spider-Man Noir, I'm not enjoying the current Spider-Man run. I'm just not,
Yeah,
which sucks because I love Spider-Man
yeah,
and
he's your bread and butter.
Spider-Man Noir really scratched an itch for me. I think with
Yeah,
Spider-Man, I was really hoping this would do the same, but it
kind
didn't.
of didn't. Yeah, it
And I
kind of
think
felt
it's
average to a little bit below average.
and I think it's because there's not a lot of Spider-Maning in this.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
But there is a lot of Peter being depressed and also Peter being a dick to his friends.
yeah, he's kind of just he's kind of in his own thought, in his feels, and then at the same time, he's like kind of brushing them off to go do Spider-Man things.
Hmm. Which can be an interesting thing to write about, but I feel like
Yeah,
it didn't stick this time.
no, I don't know. There's not too much to say with this personally.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not like a spoiler. I really love the first 2, 3 pages of this where he's fighting Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman start was good.
Yeah, that had me really excited, and then it just kept going, and I kept getting less and less excited. Like the bad guy's an
Yeah,
original villain, and I get why they do it. It's not fun, you know?
yeah,
It's fun for me to see him fight Sandman and then be like, fuck you, I'm gonna put you in a bunch of water bottles.
yeah. He's
Like
like,
that.
put one in each cell.
That was fun. And I
Yeah,
like the current Spider-Man run, he fought some bad guys and then he fought Hobgoblin. I thought that was fun. And now it's just going in a weird direction that I don't like. But yeah, no, it's
yeah. You can't have the fun the whole time around. Is all with that run, but this current run that we're covering at least is just I don't know. It felt slow after that start. If you ask
yeah, it
me, it
did.
felt like it didn't pick up.
No, it didn't. And I really hope it turns around and does because it's a mini series. We're not doing these forever.
Yeah,
This is only a couple issues. They're not J. Michael Straczynski is not going to write this shit forever.
no,
I know right now they only have 3 announced, and I don't know if they're doing any more, but
it wouldn't surprise me if it was a 5.
I kind of get the same sense that it would be a 5. I don't know, it just sucks. I really love the cover art for this. I was really excited. I wanted
Yeah,
this to be good.
it looked like an off-color version of the current run of Amazing Spider-Man. You remember that #1?
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, those again really good covers that had me really excited and I didn't get what I wanted.
Yeah, it happens though. They can't all be winners.
I know, but
It is unfortunate though.
yeah. But I want to know, Gary, how would you rank these?
How would I rank these? I'm not gonna lie to you, Josh. It's gonna be the top to bottom, the way we just listed them out.
Yeah, I was thinking the
I wouldn't
same
even
thing.
change it. DC K.O for the top, Amazing
Mhm.
X-Men for #2, Marvel Knights Punisher for my third, and Spider-Man Torn for my fourth.
Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing for that. I think
No,
that's
it's
you're
it's too
spot
solid
on.
of a line.
Yeah. Yeah, DC K.O was really like hard to
It,
touch.
it couldn't move for me.
You know,
It
I
was really good, Amazing X-Men, but
mhm.
like I don't know, because I just came in with no expectations for DC KO. Because it's like, what is that name?
Yeah.
Is it like a fight night, boxing, anything like that? With just superheroes? It's like kinda. It's kind of that,
Yeah.
and it piqued my interest.
Yeah, honestly, it did the same for me. Because that's why we covered this, because it's a big event book. And honestly, I was just so curious about it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, I'll get some backlash from this. I'm
Well,
willing to skip a DC event book. I am. They don't hold my interest the same way some
I
of the
think it's just
Marvel
because
stuff
we're
does.
Marvel people. I
That's
think it's just because we're
probably
Marvel
it.
people.
Well, I enjoy some other event books, but I don't know. This one, like, it just kind of came out of nowhere to me.
Yeah. I
So,
think it's just because it's the number one, though, just because everything else is going to be branching now from that. There's not going to
yeah,
be a straight solid number two, I think.
yeah. And for second place, Amazing X-Men,
It
it was
almost took the top
really
from me,
good.
too.
It just, I feel like DCKO, the writing puts it just a slight bit over the edge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. It's like right there where it wants to
Mhm.
cross. Because again, I didn't know what to expect with this because you're more in tune with X-Men and you
Yeah.
know a lot more of the backstories with the characters. So, like, I didn't know what to expect here, but it kind of blew me away.
Yeah, no,
So I was just like, I need this a little bit to be a little bit higher.
I thought it was really good. And then, yeah, just Punisher was good. It was a lot of fighting, and I'm more excited about where that's going
Yeah,
than like the issue I read. And then Spider-Man Torn just really let me down, I think.
yeah. Your guy let you down.
And he did. He's been doing that a lot. But
Dang, but what about Noir? Noir didn't let you down.
no, but he's Spider-Man Noir,
That's fair. You
not
know what? That's
Spider-Man.
fair. It's not the Spider Man.
Well, what if I told you we have some honorable mentions?
Do we now?
Yeah, so actually today we normally have four. We got five today because we're gonna knock out this first one because we need a little bit of DC representation. And
Always.
then alongside Amazing X-Men for the World of Revelation of Age of Revelation event, I think I said world earlier, it's Age. Um, four books came out today alongside um, Amazing X-Men. Our first honorable mention is going to be Absolute Batman number 13.
Oh, I gotta read that now. I
And
didn't know
wouldn't you
that
know it,
came out.
Gary? People love it.
I feel like you have to be dumb to not love it.
4.5 out of 5 stars from like 2,100 people.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
You know, it's pretty good. We get the return of Catwoman in this one. So,
Okay, 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 okay.
yeah, looks good. I'm excited to read it. I didn't pick it up this week. It's sitting in a file waiting for me. I just didn't get it.
Yep.
I'm hyped though. I'm
Our
ready for
comic book dealer says I'm waiting for you to show up.
it. Yeah, he is. I know my guy is. But rather than sitting and gushing on that, I'm gonna move on because I think everyone knows that we will sit and just glaze absolute Batman like it's our
We could do
day
it for
job.
hours. We just have to keep moving along.
Yep, we got a bunch of X-Men books to cover now. Gary, it's your favorite thing?
Oh boy.
World of Revelation, number one, was kind of the event tie-in to go along with it. It's fine, like 3.5 out of 5.
It's like an average book then.
Yeah, you know, it follows more of Revelation and what his plans are and what's happening there, as opposed to like the X teams
Yeah.
surviving in this world. It's, you know, Amazing X-Men Cut was kind of the best book of this line to come out this week, which doesn't surprise me. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's not a shocker.
X-Men as compared to what's Doug Ramsey's Revelation doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Here's the one that I really genuinely would have thought did the worst, but it didn't, and we'll get to it. Long shots, number one. You're probably not familiar with the long shot stuff,
Not at
as
all.
well
So that's
as
all you.
the Mojo verse.
No.
Oh, you're lucky you don't know what the Mojo verse is. Anytime Mojo shows up in an X-Men comic, I'm almost willing to just stop like reading that issue altogether.
Like I know he's just a random side pain in the ass, you know.
I can't stand him. I first watched Mojo and X-Men the animated series, and I really genuinely hate those episodes.
That bad.
I hate Mojo. Anytime Mojo shows up in comics, I can't stand it. He's like a interdimensional broadcast person, and he runs casinos, and he just fucking sucks. I just hate Mojo.
So he's almost the equivalent of the Collector for Marvel, then, if you ask me.
Kind of, yeah, for
'Cause I feel that
mutants.
same way as the Collector.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't stand them. I really thought this book would have done the worst. It didn't. It's not, look, it's not doing good, but it's not performing the
It's not the
worst.
bottom of the barrel.
All right, long shots. I'm really surprised they even tried to put this out, especially smacking Mojo on the cover. Like the character people can't stand. That's what you did.
They said, let's throw him out there. We haven't seen him in a while.
No, we did see them
I
recently
take it back.
because the NYX storyline was doing its own thing that was interesting with young mutants
Oh,
in New York. And they were like, we know we only have 10 issues. Let's spend half of it in the Mojo verse. It's like, come on, are you kidding me? I stopped reading that. I'm the reason that got canceled.
I
Stopped
bet.
reading. Yeah, that one, it was like mixed reviews. Some people being like, "Oh, this is really good because we're looking more at long shot and everything," and others being like, "Could we please stop going to the fucking Mojoverse? Please stop taking me to the Mojoverse." Um, our what is this now? Our fourth one.
Should be number 4.
I really expected this to do good because the title alone involves such like a twist of like, oh shit, this happened somewhere along the way. This is crazy. You're familiar with Laura Kenny X-23, yes?
Indeed.
This book was called Laura Kenny Sabretooth, number one. So,
Hmm.
like, what has happened to make this prime Wolverine turn into Sabretooth? Turns out, just some blatant fuckery that no one cares for. And
Oh,
people are just saying, you butchered the character. She essentially, I don't care. Like, anyone who read this didn't like it. So I'm just going to say it. In this book, Laura Kenny is revealed to have married Sabretooth's son
what?
and become the new Sabretooth, and they have a kid together. And apparently, instead of her being like, oh, this badass Sabretooth, she's just playing mother.
What?
Your
Yeah, they did
reaction
butcher
is
the
why this
character
book
then.
is doing badly. This has on our rating system, League of Comic Geeks, bro, this has a 2. Like, this is doing horribly.
Yeah, they straight butchered the character, is what you're telling me.
So, like, it's impressively bad from what I've read of this book. It's
That is like the
incredible.
opposite of the character's attitude and
Yeah,
mindset.
this one did the worst.
Yeah,
It's one thing to take us back to the Mojoverse, and it's another to character assassinate X-23. Like, that
yeah.
is crazy.
You just straight neutered her.
Yeah. And our last honorable mention is binary number one. I'm not surprised we got a binary thing since the MCU's kind of pushing her. And apparently did pretty well, like 3.5, about the same as World of Revelation. I know Amazing X-Men got 4, so it was the best one, but I'm glad to see binary did well. We don't really get a lot of stuff involving her. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. I know you don't even know what a binary is.
Nope, I could not tell you.
Well,
Still fairly new to this gig, you know.
yeah, I don't have much else to say about it besides if you can get your hands on any of those, go ahead. Read the Laura Kenny book. Maybe it turns around in the 3 issues they'll have it. I doubt it. It
I
might
really
though.
do doubt it.
Yeah. Um yeah, no, those I'm really kind of surprised because like I said earlier, we are going to not get some of the Marvel books, some of the X-Men books moving forward. So I'm surprised they kind of ended on like Laura Kenny because like Phoenix isn't, as far as I know, coming back. We're getting like X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, and Wolverine are like the only things coming back. We're not getting Exceptional X-Men. We're not getting Phoenix. We're not like none of that's coming back. Instead, we're getting a Deadpool and a Cyclops book.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited to see those. Thank you guys for watching. If you like that, you can check out any of our other episodes. Gary and I do a bunch of these. I also do another podcast with my friend Alex called The Last Movie Run. If you want to check that out, go to Fourth Dimension Broadcasting on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're there, and we will see you all next week for another episode where we talk about comics, probably. All right. Bye, everyone.
Have fun.